JK Rowling has been absolutely on fire this last year as she's just torpedoed the trans agenda. I think she's actually done more than almost anybody else in culture because she's got such a huge platform to be able to do this. Well, now that Donald Trump is elected, they're flipping out even more. And I feel like there's like this culture shift. Do you guys feel this where everybody feels a lot more relaxed now? We're not scared anymore. We're okay to joke again. We're okay to have fun again. It started with Elon Musk and X, of course, but this is a really, really big moment, I feel, for the culture and for everything that's going on. And I love what she did here. This was fun. It went mega viral yesterday. And we're going to get into this in just a moment. Please smash that like and subscribe button. We are all about fantasy here. And if you like Harry Potter, if you like those YA books, I have a wonderful, clean fantasy series for you, which I know you're going to love, and I would love for you to check out. This is The Adventures of Baron von Monocle. And the first book is for Steam and Country. This is a 6-book series about an airship crew going out and fighting monsters in a fantasy land. Lots of fun. A big war builds over the first 3 books that you're going to want to just plow right through them, guys. Grab this on ebook, print, and audio. Thank you so much. It's something that the whole family can enjoy, and I appreciate you guys for reading. You're an amazing group out there, and thank you for being there, and thank you for supporting alternative culture. It's been awesome this last year so far. So, JK Rowling, of course, has been canceled over and over and again. They keep trying with this, with more absurd accusations. It led to a transgender activist posting an AI meme of her with Adolf Hitler. Yes, literally Hitler. You know, they're trying that again because of their false attempt to go at Elon Musk as well. The Harry Potter author responded hilariously, going viral yesterday in another win against leftist outrage mobs. More than a decade ago, if you guys are not aware of the situation, Harry Potter used to be a cultural reference to such an extreme amount by leftists on social media that the counter trend, read another book, became a standard response to obnoxious comparisons to Harry Potter or Voldemort that they made in culture. That changed when J.K. Rowling began speaking out against evil gender ideology, corrupting the lives, and how unfair it was for women to have to tolerate men in their spaces and also compete against men in matters like sports. The left tried to destroy Rowling multiple times. She reached such a cultural icon status, though, with Harry Potter. She's too big to cancel. It's really what it comes down to. Attacks on her have been going on for years, and since the development of the video game Hogwarts Legacy was announced, where they actually just went and destroyed video game streamers just for playing the video game. It was really ugly. If you guys don't remember that, it was quite the time a couple of years ago there. Now, Warner Brothers Games president David Haddad stated in 2020, while J.K. Rowling is the creator of Harry Potter, and we are bringing that to life with the power of Portkey in many places, she's a private citizen also. That means she's entitled to express her opinions on social media. I may not agree with her, and I might not agree with her stance on a range of topics, but I can agree that she has the right to hold her opinions. Now, I laugh at this every single time because it's only because Harry Potter's that big of a cash cow, she's too big to fail, that somebody says like something like this. If she was like an author even half the size of what she is, you know they'd just be destroying her. They'd not be making video games. It'd be have nothing, and then she'd be just gone, right? That's exactly what they do. I did a thread on X you should check out on what they did to Orson Scott Card, for example. He's the guy who wrote Ender's Game, which is another great book, one of my favorites of all time. And they totally just like wiped him off the map because he stood against gay marriage in 2008. Definitely worth going and reading that thread. Now, like I said, I laugh at this kind of stuff. But she has just she's transcended cancel culture. She got past it, and she was allowed to let live. So there it is. Despite her Harry Potter property being too big to fail, her network's giving her the boot. Activists are trying to move the needle with more and more ridiculous claims. An activist on X, who appears to be a man pretending to be a woman with trans, bi, pan, lesbian in his profile, said, would absolutely love to know how you're going to explain this one away, J.K. Rowling, posting a AI image of J.K. Rowling chatting with Adolf Hitler right here. Ridiculous stuff. Absolutely getting just torched after J.K. Rowling responded to this. And this is where they're going all the time now. Literally Hitler, right? Literally Voldemort. This is what they do. So J.K. Rowling just absolutely diffused and disarmed this, which I loved. Again, this is where I see a culture shift happening all over with everything because Like, you wouldn't be able to even joke about this type of stuff a couple years ago, guys, even a year ago. Once Elon bought X and kind of changed the dynamic to where people had free speech again, to where people are not afraid again, now that Trump's back in and people are not afraid again, because, like, they would deplatform you, they'd destroy you, they'd really go at you so hard. And now all that's kind of just slipping away a little bit with this new era, I guess, is where it is. JK Rowling says this, very, very funny. In retrospect, I regret taking the meeting. He wanted me to collaborate on a kid's version of Mein Kampf, but we couldn't agree on an illustrator. He wanted Eva Braun, but the sample sketches he showed me were just shit. Really, really funny. And again, like, it just goes to show you shouldn't ever take the, like, literally Hitler thing seriously, because it's such a joke at this point. Whenever anybody goes to this, they literally have nothing left. They have no kind of argument against you. They're just definitely trying to torch and destroy you. They're trying to make this boogeyman thing that, like, isn't even really real. And this is it. This is what they've been doing for over a decade for anybody who disagrees with anything on them politically. And it's been a massive cancel mob. I've faced a lot of heat over the last week because I've been standing saying, hey, guys, putting gay stuff into a video game is woke. And a lot of people, because they like the property, it's called Kingdom Come Deliverance, said, no, it's not woke. It's fine. You got the choice to be gay or not. That's great. And I'm like, no, that's woke. That's what wokeism is, putting this kind of stuff into video games. And they've been going at me hard, guys, trying to cancel me on this sort of thing. This is what they do. They try to change your arguments, not actually talk about what's the subject is, and try to personally attack you like something like this. And what you got to do, you just got to be funny on the internet, enjoy it, ride the ride, and have a lot of fun going forward. Now, JK Rowling is getting a ton of good positive response to this on social media, which we can go at right now and see this. I said these Austrian painters just never get their art understood. Somebody else said you should have realized. I mean, those watercolor postcards he did were pure shiz. Wouldn't hire him to paint a doghouse. I knew the time traveling was possible. JK rules. Howling. Good stuff. I'm dying. Somebody community noted this. That's really funny. 2 fake image generated by AI. Like, that is pretty funny right there. Oh, I thought that was real, guys. I love it. Dame Kitty needs to work on dieting instead of spewing hatred. That's the original person. If you want to teach the kids about Jewish people, simply tell them to drop a penny in the New York subway system. Oof. They're crisps at the meeting. Oh, geez. He wanted you to illustrate, and you should have let him. A lot of people are quote tweeting this as well. As I said, it's gone completely viral as we've gone through this. And if you look at the quote tweets, a lot of people going, wow, JK Rowling's pretty funny. Lots of amused reactions on this. I can respect anyone on the internet who has a good sense of humor. It's not easy to turn ridiculous outrage into a funny joke. Absolutely the case. It's not easy to do. This is something that was really well done on her part. Very, very witty. And I applaud you, J.K. Rowling, for turning something that was just like meant to just like really be nasty at you for that's totally ridiculous into something that is absolutely amusing for everybody to enjoy. That's what art is, really. All right, what do you guys think about this? Are you amused by J.K. Rowling's reaction? Leave a comment down below. Hit the like and subscribe button. Join us here, guys. And please check out my books. Start with For Steam and Country. Grab this whole series. It really builds up so nicely. It's in the description below. Available on ebook, print, and audio.